Hello people, welcome to the Dark Farms Academy, also Kembiba Company. And I know poultry farming has been very tough lately, especially those in Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, these countries, because mostly, some of the raw materials has been very high, I mean in prices. And not to say so poultry farming is very lucrative business. That one I will assure you is very lucrative. So today I want to talk about this topic. I think I've done it before, but I never went very deep into it, which I want to take my time today to go very deep into it for you to understand why. So why birds are delaying, or why your birds are delayed in production, or why your birds have not laid eggs even though they are more than 17, 18 and 19 weeks. Why are they delaying production? So let's go into this topic for you to understand very clearly what are the things that you should be very watchful if you are now also going into poultry farming, so that you don't make the mistakes others have made before. Some of us have made the same mistakes. So if I am able to help and also for us to learn, so that you will not make the same mistake, because it's very costly if you are not still getting your money. One is the brooding. So when you get your birds in, or when the birds arrive, how you prepare your brooder house is one of the key problems, because there is something I call it giggle, good in, good out. The same way we have the bad in, bad out, garbage in, garbage out. That's a giggle, another one. So if you put garbage in, you're going to get a garbage out. So in the brooder, at the brooder stage, that's where the birds need enough heat, or they need the actual heat that they deserve. So if you don't give the birds their actual heat, then they are not going to grow. Their feathers are not going to develop on time. And also at the brooder stage, where you have to give them their vaccinations, and they kind of procrastinating and doing it anyhow, it's going to come back and bite you. So at the brooder stage, their vaccinations and the heat system that they have to go through, their biosecurity is also another one. So if you try to always breaking the biosecurity, no foot bath, nothing, you're introducing the birds to more diseases. So it's going to retard their growth. So first one is your brooder stage. Be very careful about how you raise the birds. Not everybody is supposed to enter the brooder stage, where the birds have come in their first, second, up to the fourth week. Be very careful with them. Give them enough heat, enough feed, and everything, and also their vaccinations. So their brooder stage is very key. The biosecurity is very important, because that is the stage when you break their immune system, they will be prone to diseases. Now, what is the second one? The second one is overcrowding. So these are some of the things that can cause your production to delay. Overcrowding is when the birds come, you leave the birds in a space where the birds are so much overcrowded, or they are not able to have enough space. So end of the day, it ends the birds by not getting enough feed, or not getting enough space to grow, because they have been confined in a place that they don't have enough spaces to express themselves. Let me put it that way, or even to get feed. Like what is be the answer to this? Because every bird is supposed to have at least 1.5 to 2 inches per square inch. So as they grow, their body becomes bigger. So let's say by 4th week, the same room, by 8th week, the same room. That means the birds are not going to grow evenly or uniformly. So you may see like your production, when they get to some level, is going to stay there for a longer time. Some of us have done these mistakes, we have gone through. That's why I'm sharing them with you. So overcrowding, know the cage that you're using, and as the birds grow, you try to expand the brooder stage, because I think that most of the times we put the birds at the grower stage, at the brooder stage, in a small cage or in a small structure, and as they grow, we expand them. So if you put them at the brooder stage for a longer time without spreading them, they are going to retard in their growth. Their growth rate is going to be very low. So you have to spread them out so that they can have enough room to play around. They can have enough room to move around. They can have enough room And I'll come back to that topic. Let me add that one to the next point. Is the feeders. If the bears doesn't have enough feeders and they are so much compact, or you have compact them, they're not going to grow. It's like putting a food, getting 1,000 people and having only 200, let's say, bowls for them. They're gonna be overcrowded on the bowl. Every one of them wants to eat, but they don't have enough bowls. Even though you may be putting in the actual quantity of feed, but the feeders are not enough. So some of them are not going to get enough feed to feed on. So make sure they have enough room and also enough what is the name feeders, so that at the end of the day they can have a room to be able to have good feed. That's very important. So the brooding or the brooder house is 1. 2, overcrowding. Make sure the best. That is some of the key problems most of us go through. The next one is the feeders. How many quantity do you need? At least every 1,000 bears, at least 30 to 36 feeders. For the metal ones, for the plastic ones, you can have about maybe 30. It's okay, due to the circumference. So you must provide it for the bears. And as I was saying, the structure, enough space. The next one is the feed quality and the feed quantity. Let me join them together. So if you try to compromise on your feed quality, it's going to come back to you, because the bears are going to lack protein, maybe carbohydrates, maybe their minerals in the feed is not going to be enough, so or their vitamins. So if you try to prepare the feed anyhow, when the bears are at the brooder stage and you're giving them grower feed, or when they are at the grower stage and now you started giving them any feed anyhow, adding more of wheat bran or rice bran, you are not doing them good, because they need energy and people. So when you try to reach all these corners, it's going to come back and bite you so hard. So if you don't watch the beginning, by the time they get to that age and the laying stage is too late, you may be feeding them. Some of us have been going through this thing a lot. So be very watchful about the feed quantity and the feed quality. If you don't know how to mix your feed, buy feed from some people, pre-made feed or something. And some of us make their feed, pre-made feed, Cameva feed. There are so many also at the market, Sankofa or the rest of them. So if you don't know, just call somebody or just seek for advice. And the next one that I want to talk about is the water source. If your water source, I'm not talking about the water quantity, the water source is not very good. Sometimes some water are so salty, so the basic and the acidic content is so high, or is not where at the neutral level, which is a 0 or a 7, yeah, if it's not at that state, you're gonna be toxifying the best toxics, because every day you're introducing too much maybe acid into their system, or too much alkali into their system. So you have to know the water, because any water that you cannot drink is not good for the bears. Simple like that. And to come to the quantity, if you are starving the bears with water, make sure it's going to come back to you. And you know, people, one good point is that the bears, mostly we don't notice it that they are being starved with water. But when they get to the age that they're supposed to lay, you may see like they are not laying, because they don't have enough system, or they don't have enough water in them. And especially those that go with the manual drinkers, even the automatic drinkers at times is very good, because there's a continuous water flow. But those with the manual drinkers, the fried oil, because at times the best drinks finish drinking the water and you may see the cans lying there anyhow. And these bears are starving. They are thirsty, but people don't know. So it's very important, as we do our waste, or as we want to have our production very early, let's try also to do this. Our brooder stage, overcrowding, the heat that we provide, the feed quality and the quantity, and also the last one was water source and the water quantity and the water quality. Let's make sure we do this. You see, like me talking about it this way, but they are the key things that can delay your production. So people, we meet next time. take good care of these things, and your money will come very sooner than how even you expect the bets to lay. Otherwise, maybe you'll be going to 25 weeks, 23, 24, and still your bets will still be stagnant. Until we meet next time, I say chase your dreams and money will follow you.